Welcome back, my dear student. In this lecture here, we're going to be correcting a couple things here. First of all, this buy now button here. Uh, if for some reason I take it off here, but then if I come back again, it's still there on checkout. Because right now it's checking to see if the ESET item quantity exists, and it's just checking for that condition. So it's still appearing there because right now it doesn't matter if it exists or not. It's just not there. So we need to check for this condition also. All right, the condition that the item quantity is zero right now. So let's go ahead and check for that and fix that. Another thing that we need to do also is that if we go to the item page right here on this add to cart, we don't have any functionality. Even though you already know how to do this, all right, it should be really simple for you to do that. We're gonna do it right now, right? And there might be a couple things here, but I think with the knowledge that I just gave you, you are able to create other functionalities. All right. My main focus right now, besides fixing these little things, is going to log into our administration area and make sure that whoever is logging in is an admin. And if that person is an admin, they are allowed to see the orders page. All right. That's my major concern right now. And we're going to be doing that on the next lectures. But right now, let's go ahead and fix the checkout problem that we got function. So let's go to cart.php. Oh, and another thing that we need is that I want to do is move this cart.php. I want to move it to where the functions are. We shouldn't have this page right here. All right. The whole reason why we put the resources folder there is so that we can have the functions hidden from the web. And that's what we want to do. But anyway, so here is very simple. All we got to do is put another condition right here in this if. Here we could do an else if or else, whatever, but it's easier if we do something like this. All right. We put two ampersands, that means and we'll check to see if the item quantity is bigger or equal than one, then we'll do something with it, right? Then we'll show the button. If not, we don't show the button. Enter, it's not there anymore. If we click here, then we see it. Now is good. All right. So let's go to the item page real quick and let's just put this link right here just to get that over with. Item.php, and we got to see this button right here. We'll change the input for maybe a anchor tag. All right. Like this. And then of course we'll change all this here, this value, we don't need that. The class, we'll leave the class there because we want the button to look the same. We'll take this out. We'll put the href to the cart.php. And another thing that you could do is that you can redirect back. When you click here, you can redirect back to this page, all right, from the cart.php or any page you are, and display the items here on the top of the top nav. All right, we might do that in extra features, I don't know yet, but there's something that is very easy to do. All you have to do is copy that cart functionality, modify it, and go to the top nav and include it there. That's it. All right, and just modify a little bit and show maybe a little table here with the items that you put in the cart. So that should be pretty easy to do. All right, so anyway, let's pass in the ID equals to what? Echo row. That should be product ID, right? There we go. I'm asking you, right? Like you're supposed to answer me. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out real quick and see if it works. Oops, we don't have any words here. Let's put add. All right, or buy now, whatever you want to do. We click here and it will take us to the cart.php with ID number 1. All right, our cart is not working. Let's just do a page source and show you a little trick. There's nothing here, so I'm echoing here something that is not working. I gotta find out why. The href is here. Okay, that's just weird, right? All right, when I have a lot of issues, like when I code a lot and I have like a mental block, what I do is I don't even look at what I got here. What I do is I go back out and I see if I have another link somewhere that's working. Right now, I don't even know what's wrong with this. If I go to shop and I click add, that's adding fine, right? So I go and look for another comparable function that's doing the same thing and I compare it because right now my mind is just so overwhelmed that I can't see things clearly. So let's go ahead to index and find out. Right now I don't see it. Maybe you see it, but I don't. So I don't want to kill myself too much and So index and then let's go to functions, get products and see what's going on with me right now. So we have the class, we're target, and we have the cart.php right here. So okay, so what it is that we're sending ID instead of add. All right, you see that? So instead of just spending hours, I just go and compare it to something else that I got. All right, I just wanted to show you that quick trick there so that way you don't go crazy on yourself for days. Add. All right, so that's the problem there. Without thinking too much, I did it, right? So let's go to the product and add, and now we have that item in the cart. All right, perfect. All right, so those are the things that I wanted to correct before we did anything else. All right, in the next lecture, we'll continue building our e-commerce site. Thank you so much, and I see you then.